What's up, everybody? Welcome to another KRT broadcast. It's Friday night, so we're back with the Rolling Thunder Gaming / Racing League. Like always, we're going to kick it off with the big block modifieds here at Kokomo. I believe we got two 55-lap features tonight. I believe we only have just a few more minutes here left in the practice session. These guys been out on the track getting warmed up. I'm actually scrolling back through because I have a terrible memory trying to remember who all has won races. I know Grant swept the first weekend. I believe that was at Cedar Lake. So Grant got the first week here in the big block modifieds. And then I know Rick Gibson's got one. And Trent Verstraeten. So that, yeah. So it was Grant week 1, Trent Verstraeten's second week, which I don't think he's here tonight. I don't believe he was here last Friday as well. So Trent won second weekend, and then Rick Gibson won last weekend. Or last Friday, excuse me. Yeah, Rick won the big block modified at Bristol. Then Grant, of course, we don't have to think too hard about the late model races, because Grant is 3 for 3 in the Pro Lates here in RTG. Should be fun tonight here at Kokomo. This little short track makes for some great action. Love watching people run that high side here, trying to keep it off that wall. I have a hard time doing it myself. It's fun watching other people try to do it though. I'm not really sure what kind of music it just started playing over here in my Spotify. We'll go ahead and pause the music. Looks like checker flag is waving there on the practice sessions. We're going to jump into some qualifying. I'm going to do my best to try to jump around to a couple people here. Seems like these guys usually kind of break it up into groups. Helps me out a little bit. Let's see here. Jump to Trevor Giroux, I believe I'm saying his name right now. I think he told me it is Giroux, not Giroux. So we'll jump here with Trevor and watch his qualifying laps here. See what kind of times Trevor can lay down. Looks like everybody qualified at once there tonight. No big deal. So far, Zane Walters, your quick time with a 12.956. Justin Fuller. A couple guys there just barely off pace. Grant there in 4th. Almost 100th of a second fast or slower. So not far off. 1 through 4 there. Justin Fuller second at 51. Looks like we got one more qualifier here. Martin Karch. Little infield tractor tire action there. Those things will get you every time. Every single time. Now, Justin Fuller coming in there with a, looks like 13-second flat almost. Yeah, 13-second flat there. Second position there for Justin Fuller.
Yeah, we did.
looks like we've got everyone qualified, I believe. Ryan Stillwell still out on the track, keeping loose. Last week's winner, Rick Gibson. Apologize for not being able to jump around there on qualifying as much as I normally do. I believe that is all of our qualifiers. Throw up a little race info there, and this be a good time for me to go ahead and shout out the sponsors of the league. Wide Open Motorsports. I believe that's Zane Walters and Trent Verstraeten. I think are the main guys over there for that. Giddens Mobile Repair over in Tulsa, Oklahoma, veteran owned and operated. And Ethan Sprague Racing Images, which that is not showing up on the screen yeah, it is. Not right at the moment, but I forget it's not showing on my screen. It's always showing on yours. It is one of the sponsors showing up on the bottom left-hand side of your screen there. Those keep those rolling all the time. Oh, may need to move it up a little bit. Yeah, we'll keep it down. It just may be blocking somebody's name every now and then. That's only when I swap screen, so we're good. But anyways, here at this 0.25 mile track at Kokomo, this is race number 4 on the season. For these guys, I believe there's 13 races. Doubleheader like always. We're going to run the big block modifieds here, and then we'll hopefully get a interview with your top 3, and then right after that we will be switching over. Be like a short little intermission, then we'll be switching over to the Pro Latemodel race, and we'll get going with that. And it looks like we're getting ready to do some green flag racing here. Starting lineup here for heat race number 1, starting on the pole. In the number 31 will be Zane Walters. Outside row number 1 in the number 51, it's going to be Justin Fuller. Inside row number 2, driving the 88 Extreme Force Motorsports car, it's going to be Grant Wesley. Outside row number 2, starting 4th in the number 14 is going to be Brian Hogue. Inside row number 3 there in the 71 out of New York, it's going to be Brian Orto. Outside row number 3, starting 6th in the number 83 out of Texas, it's going to be Lance Monksgard. And as of right now, riding shotgun in the number 15, it'll be Sean Kerrigan, showing that Scott Monksgard should be in this heat race too, but I don't see him out on the track. So as of right now, starting 7th riding shotgun here in heat race number 1 is going to be Sean Kerrigan in that number 15. Now we got Scott Monksgard starting 8th. Outside row number 4, driving the 41, MX2 Motorsports, Scott Monksgard. Zane, Justin here going to get rolling. Pace truck leading them off. So we'll wrap around Kokomo here a couple times and we'll turn them loose. Zane so far not seen him in victory lane yet, but he's been a guy running up front consistently through the first 3 races in both the big block modified and late models. Feel like he may have ran into a couple or unfortunate events that happens in racing. We've seen it happen in this league a couple times, guys. Good runs, just get caught up in something. Green flag is out for Zane Walters and Justin Fuller. Zane slides it up in front of him. Justin gonna try to cross him over. Meanwhile, Grant Wesley, ooh, he made a little contact. Both of them able to keep it straight. Now we got some wreckage going on. Look like Brian Hogue and Grant Wesley got into it. These camera views are just a little too close. I don't like it. You can't see nothing. Justin Fuller trying to run that bottom side. There's Zane way up on the high side. Now Grant takes it up high as well. Seeing if he could run down Justin Fuller. Brian Hogue there. Having to take his car to the pits. Unfortunate for him. Scott Monksgaard, strong run here in heat race number 1. He's moved up 3 spots into the 5th position. One of those positions obviously being Brian Hogue. Moving up 3, running good up on that high side. Grant Wesley now has caught Justin Fuller, and now Grant, they've swapped positions. Grant running the bottom side. Justin getting good momentum off the high side there. White flag out for Zane Walters. One more lap here for Grant Wesley. Try to make a move on Justin Fuller. Meanwhile, Scott Monksgaard trying to take over that 4th spot. I don't believe he's going to have enough to do it. Zane Walters wins heat race number 1 here. Justin Fuller 2nd. Grant Wesley 3rd. Brian Orto 4th. Scott Monksgaard going to come in 5th. I don't believe we have enough that it matters, but I think it's a top 4 transfer if we do. Starting lineup for heat race number 2 here. Starting on the pole in the number 38, last week's winner out of Florida. It's going to be Rick Gibson. Outside of row number 2, Wide Open Motorsports. They're driving the number 75. Starting second, it's going to be Trevor Giroux. I'm still going to mess it up, I know. Inside row number 2, starting third, Hinkley Racing, the number 9, Ryan Stillwell. Outside row number 2 in the actually it's 117. Wide Open Motorsports driver. Starting fourth, it's going to be Ethan Sprague. Ethan Sprague. Gosh, I'm terrible with names. Inside row number 3 in the number 4, it's going to be John Bragman. Outside row number 3 in the 033 car to be Martin Karch. And riding shotgun, Wide Open Motorsports number 23, Chris Schaefer. Green flag out here for Rick Gibson. We're underway. Rick leads them into turn 1. Trevor up on the high side, getting in the wall a little bit. Good run out of 2, though, and he runs right into the rear end of Rick Gibson. That shoves him back up into the wall. Ryan Stillwell able to lead lap 1 there. For the meantime, Trevor lost a lot of spots there as he got in the wall, but he's already about to make them back up. Ryan Stillwell, your leader on that bottom side. Laps in the books here for Ryan Stillwell. Here in heat race number 2, Rick Gibson 2nd, Trevor Giroux 3rd, Ethan Sprague 4th, John Bragman running 5th. guy's having a hard time keeping it off that wall up on that high side. This is a, oh, Trevor, hard into the wall and almost climbs it. Does there for a moment. Able to get it back off and get it back on its wheels for now. White flag out for Ryan Stillwell. He's took the safe measure running on that bottom side, but it's been fast for him. So he's able to run away here in heat race number 2. Ryan Stillwell, your winner. Rick Gibson second. Trevor Giroux third. Ethan Sprague fourth. And John Bragman fifth. That is going to do it for heat racing. And like always, I'm going to shut my mouth right now. We're going to listen to some awesome cars scream around Kokomo here. Sounds a lot better when they're all out here on the track. checkered flag out for the warm-up session. We're going to get them lined up here for the feature. Starting lineup here for this first 55 lap feature in the big block modified. Starting on the pole, wide open motorsports driver driving the number 31. It's going to be Zane Walters. Outside row number 1 starting second, and that number 9 will be Ryan Stillwell. Inside row number 2 driving the number 51. Aftermath motorsports driver Justin Fuller. Outside row number 2 driving the number 38. Out of Florida is going to be Rick Gibson. Inside row number 3 driving the number 88 Extreme Force Motorsports car, it's going to be Grant Wesley. Outside row number 3 driving the 75 wide open motorsports driver, it's going to be Trevor Giroux. Gosh. Inside row number 4 driving the number 71 out of New York, it'll be Brian Orto. I'm having a hard time speaking tonight, like I always do. Outside row number 4 starting 8th wide open motorsports driver, the driving the 117 is going to be Ethan Sprague. Inside row number 5 driving the 41 MX2 motorsports driver Scott Monksgard. Outside row number 5 driving the number 4, it's going to be John Bragman. Inside row number 6 driving the number 15 is going to be Sean Kerrigan. Outside row number 6 driving the 033 Martin Karch. Lance Monksgard, Chris Schaefer, row number 7, and I'm terrible. Short track, here we go, Zane Walters, Justin Fuller. Zane Walters going to lead lap 1 here at Kokomo. 55 laps. Rick Gibson having a hard time keeping it off the wall up there on the high side, but he's able to get off of it. Now he's back running mid in 3 and 4. Justin Fuller drag racing Zane Walters to the line there. They're bunched up tight there, 1 through 3. Ryan Stillwell, he's trying to keep it down there on the bottom where he likes it. Rick Gibson, Grant Wesley, Trevor Giroux, all running the high side right now. Now Rick Gibson takes it down there in the middle through 3 and 4 again. 1 through 3, they're all trying to run that bottom line, and Justin Fuller's going to take it away from Zane Walters this time. Ryan Stillwell takes advantage as well. He's trying to peek his nose in there for second. Ryan Orto trying to run down there in the bottom, throw his hat into the ring. Rick Gibson up into the wall again, but he's able to bounce it back off and get good momentum. Now he climbs the wall and makes contact with Wesley and gets turned around. That's going to bring out the first caution of the night. And we got more contact going on up front. We'll take a look there at that replay. As you can see, Rick just gets up into the wall here a little too much and climbs it. Comes down into Grant. A little chaos pursues. Not much though. Not sure how bad Gibson's car is going to be messed up after that. Looks like it may be doing a little crab walking. Maybe not. We'll jump back live here and get ready to turn these guys loose again. Pace truck off. Justin Fuller, Ryan Stillwell, your front row now. Fuller on the throttle. He gets a good start. So does Zane, but Ryan trying to cut him off down there on the bottom. Grant, big run out of 2. Caution flag out again. Not sure what happened. Let me scroll down through here and see if I can find out what happened. Ethan Sprague, maybe. It says he crashed, but I'm not sure. Now the 033 and Brian Orto. Who's the 033? Martin Karch and Brian Orto make a little contact. Martin gets thrown up into Ethan. A little misfortune there, as we like to say around here. Line back up. We're going to turn them loose. Oh, green flag out right here. Here we go. Zane takes over second there. He throwed it in hard into 1 and 2, and it's going to take second from Ryan. Martin Karch now, he's trying to push his way up into fourth. He is on the move so far here in the feature. Up 7 spots to fifth as of right now. Trevor trying to make up some ground there, running that high side where he likes to stay. Wesley taking over second position. I know the camera angles are a lot better when you're using the ones up close, but man, it just makes it hard to see what I was going on throughout the field, and I like seeing all the action. I don't want to just focus on 1 or 2 guys. That's why I kind of like trying to stick to a guy that's running about middle so I can see the whole track, hopefully. Let me, if anybody's watching, y'all let me know what you guys like, though. It's about you, not me. Martin Karch, he's up to fourth now, 8 spots on the feature. Strong run for him. Zane Walters started leading the race. He's fell back to fifth. Right now, we are 19 laps in here at Kokomo. 55 lap feature. Brian Hogue with a hell of a run as well. 9 spots up in the feature. Like Brian's one of those guys that's had good runs but always gets caught up in some mess, and he got caught up in the heat race but bounced back tremendously so far here. Hope I don't jinx Brian. I'm sorry if I do, Hogue. So big runs so far for Grant, Martin, and Brian Hogue. Grant moved up 4 spots. He started close up front, but he's moved up 4 spots into the lead. Martin Karch, he started, I guess, 12th. He's up to 4th. And Brian Hogue. His caution flag is out again. I was running my mouth. Oh, no, not Trevor. I see Trevor's car parked at the pits. I wasn't even paying attention. I was over here looking at my list. Let me double back here and take a look at that. Trevor running that high side. Catches the wall there, going into 4, and flips the car. That ain't gonna be good. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Get back to live action here as they're getting them lined back up. So far, Trevor and Ethan Sprague in the pits. Not sure if those guys are gonna be able to come back out or not. lined up single file right here. Yep, getting ready for a single file restart. Grant Wesley, Ryan Stillwell, Justin Fuller, Martin Karch, your top four. Grant dives it down, out of four, coming down the front straightaway. Ryan Stillwell gonna try to take that bottom side. Grant gonna keep it up high for now. Martin trying to take over third. Oh, it gets a little too far into the infield. Brian Hogue as well, he trying to take over fifth. Now Fuller hard in the wall, and Zane Walters goes around him. Rick Gibson trying to follow. Martin Karch, meanwhile, up to third. Felt like about 20 laps in, the high side started to come in, and people like Grant just straight to the front he went. But somehow, some way, Brian Stillwell, Martin Karch still making this bottom work along with Brian Hogue. A lot of guys running it. Some of them not been able to hold it as well. Stillwell, seems like he always holds that bottom line good. Martin, though, putting the pressure on him for second. Grant, meanwhile, off to the races. Not a good sign for anybody when that guy gets out front. Trevor jumping in the chat. Somebody's got to beat this guy. He's starting to look a little Overton-ish, like. Dude gets out front and he's just on a rail. Caution flag out again while I'm doing some. Just trying to get the chat pulled up from YouTube because I don't have enough screens right now. I feel like sometimes I get so focused in on the race and everything else, I don't check on chat, so I'm trying to get the chat pulled up to another screen here. That's where I seen Trevor's comment. Trevor, is the car killed? I'm assuming it is. He's still in the pits. It's caution flag out again. It looks like Grant is getting ready to turn them loose. Single file restart. He dive bombs it down to the front straightaway again. Now he's going to take it back up high. Looks like he's got a little bit of damage on the right side of that car. I'm going to guess that's from the wall a little bit there. Maybe not too bad though. He's still flying around the track. Try to keep up the lap times here. See who is quick. Grant Wesley and Rick Gibson right now, two fastest cars on the track there, that last lap. Wesley running a 13.3 that time by, and ain't nobody close. Oh, Martin Karch. Oh, he fell back to 11th. He must have been the one in the wreck. I gotta start paying better attention. We'll get that late model warmed up. Get one more chance at it tonight. That wall's dangerous, man. Grant Wesley already out to a 1 second lead over Rick Gibson and Zane Walters. They have made their way back up front. Brian Hogue up 11 spots into the fourth. Come on, Brian. I'd like to see a podium finish out of you. I won't get to talk to Brian after a strong run. Hopefully I don't jinx him. Caution flag out again. Ryan Stillwell, maybe? I'm over here looking at my list again. So much stuff to keep up with. Man, I wish I knew what happened to make Stillwell. Stillwell and Karch must have got into it while they're running in the back. Oh, the infield tractor tire. That was a pretty early caution there. Somebody may have threw it for him though, I don't know. Jump back live here. Oh yeah, open wheel cars especially, man. It feels like you can't get off of the wall when you get into it. For some, I mean, I don't know a whole lot about racing, but when you're driving an open wheel car, man, it's ridiculous. I can't hardly get the late models or anything else off the wall, but it feels really, really difficult in one of these things. Grant Wesley on the throttle once more. We're back green flag racing. Grant getting some good starts here. Martin Karch, Brian Stillwell, they're both trying to drive their way back up through the field. Trevor, are you saying you won the late model race here last season at Kokomo? Good battle going on here for fourth place between Justin Fuller and Brian Hogue. Brian trying to hang on. Your top three running that high side. Wesley this time not able to get a big gap between him and Zane. Rick Gibson hard into the wall. 45 laps down. We got 10 to go here at Kokomo. Martin Karch making his way back up through the field. He's moved back up 5 more spots from where he started. Martin back up into 7th. Rick Gibson. Actually, Zane Walters, fastest guy on the track that last time by. He is catching Grant Wesley. 31 cars flying right now. Wesley a lot better on that last lap. Rick Gibson, quick as well. Quickest car. That high side's fast, if you can keep it off the wall. Caution flag out with about 6 to go. I got you, Trevor. Trevor, I'm pretty sure I butchered your name a couple times tonight, but I think I've been correcting myself when I do. It's Giroux, right? I was saying Giroux. It's Giroux. I did still mess it up a couple times, but I think I corrected myself. Giroux. Trevor Giroux. And I know I'm probably still not saying it right because I got a horrible Kentucky country accent, which I'm not ashamed of or nothing, but I know it's bad sometimes. All right. I'll get better. I feel like I've already gotten a lot better just by looking at cars really quick and being able to pop people's names off. But sometimes I still jack it up pretty bad. All right, pace truck off once again. Grant Wesley getting ready to turn it loose. Fixing to have 50 laps in the book. Got 5 to go here for Wesley and Zane Walters. Wesley with a heck of a start there. Brian Hogue trying to get back into that 4th position. Rick Gibson up into the wall. They're 3 wide coming down the front straightaway. Justin Fuller trying to take over third. Now Karch into that infield tractor tire. Don't know if that's going to throw the caution out or not. We're going to keep it live here with Zane and Wesley. 2 to go. 3 to go, excuse me. Oh, we got 2 to go. No, it was 3 to go. I'm an idiot. No, it was... I'm still an idiot. It was 2 to go. White flag for Wesley. Zane Walters last time to make a move here on Grant. We've got a heck of a battle going on back there for third as well. Wesley gonna bring it home here in the big block. Modified, this guy is on fire. Zane Walters second. Rick Gibson third. Justin Fuller fifth. Fourth, Brian Hogue's gonna finish fifth. Get that off here so we can get a look at your podium. See if I can get a word here with the guys.
Microphone activated.
Let me see. Let's see if we can find Rick Gibson here.
Channel switched.
Rick, can you hear me?
I got you, buddy.
Well, last week you got the win at Bristol, and this week you're gonna come home third, so another podium finish. It was an awesome run. There towards the end, I was watching lap times, and you and Zane both had several laps where you were faster than Grant, were catching him, but he was just able to keep it smooth and consistent, keep y'all off there at the end.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Grant's a really good driver, same with Zane in these things, and I don't know, I was just sending it. I kept bouncing it off the wall a couple times, and I think even before lap 10, I already went upside down or hit the wall, so maybe that had something to do with it, but I was giving it, I was trying.
Well, man, another heck of a run. Seems like you three guys are always making a run for a podium finish, if not a win each week. But you got one more chance at it tonight, so good luck with that, and we will be talking to you soon.
I appreciate it, buddy. Thanks again.
User was moved out of your channel.
See if I can get Zane in here with us.
User was moved to your channel.
Zane, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Well, you started on the pole, you fell back, seemed like quite a few spots there, but you drove your way back up into second. And like I told Rick, there towards the end, I was watching lap times, and there were several laps where you were faster than Grant. And I thought you was going to be able to catch him there at the end, but he was able to hold you off. He's just a heck of a driver, but it was a heck of a run by you too as well, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, they're early on in the race. Had quite a lot of pressure. I mean, we weren't even 10 laps in, and I didn't want to get wrecked early, so I dropped off a little bit and just decided to ride. And then Grant come like a bat out of hell on the high side, and I knew if I was gonna have any chance, I had to keep up with him. So I moved up and you know, followed him to the front, but I felt good there at the end. But the track was too one lane, didn't really have a chance to get around him. But like you said, he's a hell of a driver. And, you know, I don't feel bad losing to him.
Well, man, congratulations. Another podium finish for you, and you got one more shot at it tonight. We'll see you soon, and good luck in the late models, buddy.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Real quick, I just wanted to thank my guys over at WOM, all of our sponsors, Giddings Mobile Repair, Stevenson Family Performance, you guys for helping out, RTG, you know, everyone that makes everything happen every week, and, you know, looking forward to the next race.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Appreciate it.
User was moved out
Well,
of your
once
channel.
again, we're going to have a little chat with Grant Wesley.
User was moved to your channel.
Are you like cooled off a little bit, or can you hear me? You on fire? What's going on over there?
Yeah, I'm cool. Come here.
Man, another hell of a run. It seemed like, I think about 15 to 20 laps in, the high side came in and your car started flying. And there towards the end, I told Zane and Rick both, the lap times, I was trying to watch them to see if you were running the quickest lap time still, or if they was going to be able to gain on you. And there towards the end, there were several lap times, which I don't know if you just kind of make a couple mistakes or what, but they were like a couple hundredths of a tenth or faster than you. And I was like, oh shit, you know, it's fixing to get crazy. But then you was able to hold them off, and you got faster there towards the end as well.
Yeah, this track goes through so many transitions and changes throughout the race. It's crazy. Yeah, typically I'm usually, you know, in hot laps I come out screaming, you know, because I like the top side here, and then about the heat race time I kind of slow down because the bottom comes in, and I'm not real good at rotating the bottom. And then yeah, through the feature, just the line changes so much, and I was making the top side in 1 and 2 work, and I was shooting the middle through 3 and 4, and I was making a really good time there. And I was just doing it a little bit better than everybody else. So, you know, that got me to the front. And then late in the race, my line started giving up. And I don't know what the guys were doing behind me, but it was working. But the track was so slick at that point, I was just focusing on hitting my points and not making mistakes.
Oh, man. Congratulations. I don't know what this, I think this is 5 wins between the big blocks and the late models for you, I believe, on the season.
Yeah, this is
right?
an unbelievable start to the season for me.
Well, man, congratulations once again on another win, and you got another shot at it. See if you can go 4 for, I don't want to jinx you, but let's see if you can go 4 for 4 on the season in the late models.
Oh man, that would be so awesome if I go 4 for 4. Because with the late models, I typically struggle here. I think last season when we came here with the Pro Lates, I think I finished like 5th or 6th, and it's just my setup just doesn't dig into track like it should. But yeah, I'd like to thank Zane Walters and Wide Open Motorsports for sponsoring our league this season. I'd like to thank you, Jacob, and Catamount Racing TV for doing the broadcast. Ethan Sprague Racing Images. I'd like to thank the owners here at Rolling Thunder Gaming, Sean Prime and David Cannon. For those of you that don't know, it's primarily a NASCAR 2003 league. So yeah, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I'd like to thank my fellow admins here tonight, Brian Hoog, Brian Ordo, and Ryan Stillwell. I'd like to thank my teammates at Extreme Force Motorsports, and I'd like to thank my friends and family for watching, and my girlfriend, Brittany.
All right, good luck tonight, and thank you again, Grant.
Yep, thanks.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right. That is going to do it for the... Let me check something here. I think we're good. That is going to do it for the big block modifieds. Like I said, there's going to be a short little intermission, and then the Pro Lates will be up. It should be up any minute now. I'm going to throw on a little music for you so you don't get too bored if you're sticking around with us. Hope you do. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. I love watching these guys run. They're always putting on a show. Always putting on a great show. Awesome guys. Love getting to know them. I feel like I keep talking to the same ones, especially Grant. So hopefully get to talk to a couple more of these guys, and I just get to know a couple more of them. All of them so far has been awesome. Great guys to me. Super supportive. It's been a lot of fun to broadcast these races.
Hey, wake up.
I believe I just got a little notification. I'm going to send you to the intermission screen for a second. I forgot it cuts me off. I'm going to send you the intermission screen there for a second, and then I'm going to get the Pro Late model race booted up, and we will be back in just a moment. me just a second. I'm gonna throw you back on the intermission screen while I fix this jacked up mess on your screen. That looks a lot better. First I had the big block modified one still pulled up, so I changed that and then it just jacked everything up, so close that all down, start it back up, and we are back good to go. Guys, getting warmed up here in the Pro Lates. Trevor letting us in on a little secret from last season. He won the Kokomo race here from a season ago in the Pro Latemodel, so keep an eye on Trevor Giroux in the number 75. So far, 5th quickest here in the practice session. Grant Wesley. Are you kidding me? What are you doing, man? Got a newcomer in here tonight. My good buddy Matt Grimm, the Grim Reaper. Got him into racing in the Rolling Thunder Gaming. Awesome to see him in here. 4th quickest so far in practice. Man, what is going on with my voice? I can't talk. Maybe this energy drink I'm drinking. Maybe I'm too hyped up. Make sure my race info ain't messed up. If you're just now watching, don't know if anybody's watching. I try not to pay attention to that. I just act like there's 4,000 people watching. So if you just started watching, this is race 4, the Rolling Thunder Gaming League here at Kokomo. No need to try to go back and find out who all the winners were for the first 3 races because he drives the number 88 car. He is 3 for 3 on the season. Trying to go 4 for 4. He just got out of his big block modified where he won the 55 lap feature. So dude's got 5 wins so far on the season out of 6. So yeah, no, that can't be right. Yeah, that is right. But we've had 2 different. My math is really jacked up right now. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. He's got 5 out of 7. I was thinking we've only raced 6 races, but I wasn't counting the one we just ran. So we've raced 7 races, or I've broadcasted 7 races here so far for the Rolling Thunder Gaming, and Grant has won 5 of them. The other 2 winners being Trent Verstraeten in the Big Block Modifieds, and I'm not sure what track that was at. It was the second week, I believe. I know Rick Gibson won Bristol in the Big Block Modifieds. Grant's won all the Pro Latemodels. Let me see if I can do some research here. Not sure you guys even care, but I'm trying to find stuff to talk about the league and stuff. Where was week 2 at? Week 1 was Cedar Lake. Week 3 was Bristol. Can't remember week 2. Lanier. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I'm gonna say it how Southern Kentucky people would say it, or how I say it. Lanier. Trent Verstraeten won the Big Block Modified race at Lanier. Of course, Grant won the Pro Late Model race at Lanier. And then Rick Gibson did win the Big Block Modified race at Bristol, with Grant winning the Pro Late Model race. And now Grant has won the Big Block Modified race here. I'm sorry for keeping that up on your screen for so long. Grant winning the Big Block Modified race here at Kokomo, and he is looking to go 4 for 4. Oh, Trevor taking over his quick time, running a 12.4. I believe he's the only one broke into the 4s. We're gonna do some qualifying here in the Pro Lates. So I'm gonna try to do a better job of jumping around a little bit. Oh, we're gonna stick here with Lance Monksguard. First one out on the track that I see. See what kind of lap time Lance can lay down. So he's got the green flag here for lap 1. Oh, gets a little squirrely coming out of turns 2, I believe. Car looks a little tight. Jump over here to Ryan Stillwell. Matt Grimm, quick time so far. Not now. Trevor Giroux, 12.624 for Trevor. Quick time on the night. Zane Walters coming in there with second. Ethan Sprague, third. And right now, you're watching Ryan Stillwell. He's fourth quickest with a 12.781. Trevor improved his time a little bit with a 12.544. Scott Monksguard getting ready to finish up his lap 1 here. That's good enough for sixth quickest, 12.924 for Scott Monksguard. Grant Wesley coming in sixth quickest. My Lord, I can't talk. Woo, packing the front left there for Grant Wesley. Scott Monksguard improves a little bit. So does Grant. Grant going to jump into second. Scott moves up into 4th quickest. Jump over here with Rick Gibson. Man, he's got a cool looking car. Looks like Rick's not gonna get a qualifying time. Maybe because of the... I believe it doesn't count time if you make contact with the wall. AJ Cruz coming out on the track in that 57 car. Looks like he may be your last qualifier on the night. gonna be 15th quickest overall in lap 1 with a 13.368 for AJ Cruz. See if he can find some speed here on lap 2, and he will move up into 10th with a 13.091, 10th quickest for AJ Cruz. I believe that should do it for qualifying.
So he noticed the racetrack oftentimes similar to a typical racetrack at our events. So the idea was to have that as a cadence. So instead of having a full drive out there, as long as they left the car, they would put his change maps out, go to the database, and they could share that information with everyone throughout the season. And then
Checkered flag out there on the qualifying session. That'll move us over to some heat racing. Starting lineup here for heat race number 1, starting on the pole, and that number 75 Wide Open Motorsports driver Trevor Giroux. Outside row number 1, starting second in the number 31, the Wide Open Motorsports driver Zane Walters. Inside row number 2 in the 117, starting third, also a Wide Open Motorsports driver Ethan Sprague. Outside row number 2, driving the 91M, it's going to be Matt Grimm. Inside row number 3, driving the number 4, it's going to be John Bragman. Starting outside him, starting in the 6th position in the 71 out of New York, it's going to be Brian Orto. Inside row number 4, driving the number 14, it'll be Brian Hogue. And outside row number 4, riding shotgun heat race number 1, driving the number 23, Wide Open Motorsports driver Chris Schaefer. Trevor Giroux and Zane Walters here about to turn them loose. And we are underway. Green flag racing here at Kokomo in the Pro Latemodels. Heat race number 1. Ethan Sprague trying to come in there and take over P1 and lead lap number 1 here in heat race number 1. Man, I'm going to learn how to talk one of these days. Trevor with a big run out of 2 off that high side. Brian Hogue gets tight going in there, having to get on the brake to keep from hitting Bragman. Matt Grimm up into the wall a little bit, trying to get it off there. Now Hogue and Bragman make contact, and Orto has nowhere to go. He just doored Brian Hogue, I believe. As they get it off the track, no caution flag out here in heat race number 1. Trevor Giroux able to take back over that lead. Now Zane hard into the wall. Sprague gonna hold on to second for now. Meanwhile, Trevor off to the races out there in front. Man, the wall here is a monster. White flag. Now checkered flag for Trevor Giroux. He easily wins heat race number 1. Ethan Sprague second, Zane Walters third, Matt Grimm going to finish 4th. Chris Schaefer 5th. I apologize for my horrible speech tonight. Jeez. I'll grow up one of these days. All right, heat race number 2. Starting on the pole, no surprise here. Extreme Force Motorsports driver driving the number 88, Grant Wesley. Outside row number 1, driving the number 41, MX2 Motorsports, Scott Monksgaard. Inside row number 2, driving the number 9, Hinkley Racing, it'll be Ryan Stillwell. Outside row number 2, driving the 033, it'll be Martin Karch. I hope I say it. I know I'm not saying his name right. Inside row number 3, driving the it's the 57, it'll be AJ Cruz. Outside row number 3 and the 15, it'll be Sean Kerrigan. Your final row, row number 4, starting on the inside, it'll be the number 83, Lance Monksgaard. And outside row number 4, in the number 38, it'll be Rick Gibson. I keep apologizing for my speech and then I keep messing up. I need to slow down, I believe. Grant Wesley on the throttle. Green flag out. We are racing here in heat race number 2. Stillwell down to that bottom. Monksgaard, big run out of 2. He's trying to lead here lap 1. Monksgaard will. Wesley probably going to make his way up to that high side. Martin Karch had to get out of the throttle there a little bit to keep off of Wesley. Stillwell down on that bottom like always. Rick Gibson going to try to drive his way up through this field here in heat race number 2. Podium finish for him in the big block modifieds. Scott Monksgaard trying to run away here with heat race number 2. So he's led all 6 laps. Ryan Stillwell and Grant Wesley putting on a battle for second. Stillwell able to just hang on down there on that bottom side. He's so smooth. White flag for Scott Monksgaard. Stillwell throwing it hard in there. Monksgaard last time out of 4. He's going to win heat race number 2. Grant Wesley going to finish 2nd. Ryan Stillwell 3rd. And AJ Cruz 4th. Rick Gibson going to finish 5th. And Lance Monksgaard 6th. Sean Kerrigan 7th. And Martin Karch will finish 8th as he had to go to the pits. I believe that's going to do it for heat racing. And we will move to the warm-up session. Listen to these awesome late models scream around Kokomo for a minute or 2. I'm going to take a little restroom break and I'll be right back. checkered flag waving there on the warm-up session. That is going to move us to this last 55 lap feature for tonight. Starting lineup here for the 55 lap feature. On the pole in the number 75 wide open motorsport driver, Trevor Giroux. Outside row number 1 starting second in the 41 it'll be Scott Monksgard. Inside row number 1 starting third in the 117 it'll be Ethan Sprague. Outside row number 2 in the 88 Extreme Force Motorsports driver Grant Wesley. Inside row number 3 driving the number 31 wide open motorsports driver Zane Walters. Outside row number 3 driving the number 9 it'll be Ryan Stillwell. Inside row number 4 starting 7th in the 91M it's going to be Matt Grimm. Starting 8th outside row number 4 in the 57 it's going to be AJ Cruz. Inside row number 5 driving the number 23 it'll be Chris Schaefer. Outside row number 5 driving the number 38 it'll be Rick Gibson. Almost made it through the grid without messing up my speech. Inside row number 6 and the number 4 it's going to be John Bragman. Outside row number 6 starting 12th in number 83 to be Lance Monksgard. Inside row number 7 driving the number 14 it'll be Brian Hogue. Outside row number 7 and 15 it'll be Sean Kerrigan. And your final row starting 15th in the 71 will be Brian Orto. And riding shotgun here in the feature in the 033 will be Martin Karch. And that is going to move us to the green flag coming out of 4. Trevor Giroux and Scott Monksgard takes us into turn 1. Trevor leading lap 1 here. Grant Wesley all over the back of Scott Monksgard. 3 wide going into 3. Ryan Stillwell, Zane Walters, and looked like AJ Cruz made it 3 wide there going into 3, and they're 3 wide back in the field. Matt Grimm gets turned around by Martin Karch, it looked like. No caution flag. Looked like Grimm may have got it turned around. Laps in the books for Trevor. Ethan Sprague, quickest car on the track right now, running that middle line. Monksgard able to hold him off though for now. Now Trevor. Excuse me, I don't know why I said Monksgard. Trevor Giroux holding off Ethan Sprague. Trevor going to be on lap cars here shortly. AJ Cruz all over the back of Grant Wesley. Trying to make his way through lap traffic now as he's caught Sean Kerrigan and Brian Orto. We'll ride around here with Trevor at Kokomo from his point of view. Track is slicked off big time up on that high side. Trevor doing a good job keeping it off the wall very hard. 15 laps in here. This 55 lap feature, Trevor Giroux still your leader. Ethan Sprague all over him though. Grant Wesley and Monksguard not far behind either. Wesley's moved up into third. Caution flag out. I did not see what happened. I actually was paying a little bit of attention. Watching the leaders there. Let's take a look, see if we can find out what happened. Looked like something involving Zane here. Stillwell throwing it hard. Just gets pinched between him and AJ Cruz and gets turned around. Unfortunate there for Zane. Get them lined back up here. Turn them loose again. Looks like Trevor gonna choose the outside line. Pace truck pulling off. Trevor and Ethan Sprague, your front row. Green flag racing once again. Trevor leads them into turn one. Trevor jumping off to a big lead here off this restart. Ethan reeling him back in though. Trevor getting a big run out of turn two each time, seems like. Monksguard hard up into the wall there in turns four. Bragman in the wall a little bit down the back straightaway. They're bunched up tight here, 4th through 8th. Now Bragman makes a little contact, gets thrown up into the wall a little bit. Caution flag waving. Looks like Chris Schaefer and Martin Karch involved maybe. Bragman gets into Chris Schaefer, gets him turned around, and Karch has nowhere to go. Trevor back on the gas, green flag out. Never mind, we're gonna throw the caution. I believe a car was coming off the pits there. Trying to find a good camera view. To watch this restart here. Let's watch it from Ethan Sprague's point of view here. AJ Cruz trying to throw it hard in there. Trying to work his way into the top 3. Caution flag out again. Martin Karts packing that wheel all the way around. It looked like Stillwell and Zane make contact. Zane gets turned around. Man, we go back live. I gotta go to Martin and watch this car go around the track. I don't think his left front was ever touching the ground. Like we may have a single file restart this time. Had a long green flag run, 29 laps in. We've had a few caution here last few laps. Trevor Giroux getting ready to turn him loose one more time. He's on the throttle. We're back green flag racing. Grant Wesley looking to the inside of Cruz. He's trying to take over 4th. Caution out. Car upside down, looks like Lance Monksguard. Try to see what happened there. Throws it up in front of Stillwell, and Stillwell can't get out of the throttle enough. So 4 cars into the pits. Ryan Stillwell, Lance Monksguard, Zane Walters, and Brian Orto all out as of right now. Looks like Zane is out. 3 cars in the pits. Trevor Giroux back on the throttle. We're green flag racing again. 46 of 55 laps in here for Trevor Giroux. Like Rick Gibson, Brian Hogue made their way up through the field, both moving up. Rick Gibson moving up 4 spots, Brian Hogue up 6, running 6th and 7th. Rick Gibson trying to catch this little pack right here in front of him. Meanwhile, AJ Cruz has taken over second from Ethan Sprague. Now Grant Wesley trying to do the same thing. Looks like Ethan's middle line may have run out. Now he gets into Grant Wesley and turns him around. No, he gets it back straight. Monksgard gets the worst of it. I was afraid that was fixing to be bad for Grant Wesley. So Grant Wesley able to hang on to third there. Pace truck pulling off once again. We're going to go green flag racing. Trevor Giroux, AJ Cruz, Grant Wesley, your top 3. Trevor back on the throttle. We're green flag racing again. Brian Hogue up to 4th. Matt Grimm up to 5th. He's moved up 2 positions from where he started. Seen him fall back to the back of the pack. Wesley now looking to the inside, trying to take second. Yellow flag out once again. So far, Trevor holding good to his word. He told us he got knocked out of the big block modified race, jumped in the chat and said he parked it in victory lane last season here at Kokomo. We can see why. Strong run for him. Been out front in heat race and feature and hasn't looked back yet. AJ Cruz and Grant Wesley probably going to have something to say about it here with about 12 to go. Strong run from Matt Grimm in his first race here in the RTG. Top 5 finish would be big for him. Green flag out once again. Good restart for AJ Cruz. AJ into the wall. Grant gonna try to go around him, and he does. AJ big run in 3 and 4 though. He takes back second. Caution out. I'm going to assume Trevor's liking these cautions at the moment. It seems like he gets a pretty good start and is able to get out to a lead there for the first 4 or 5 laps, really, before anybody starts putting pressure on him. These cautions could be big here towards the end for Wesley and AJ Cruz. Wesley right now holding second position, that 88 car back up front. He always just seems to find himself in the top 3 when the race is on the line. I don't think I've seen the guy not finish in the top 3, actually. Every race I've seen him in so far. It's just been here lately, but Brian Hogue, another strong run, almost into that top 3. Hopefully he'll get a word from the 14. If he can park it in the podium here. Green flag out again. Trevor on the throttle. Trevor, oh, Grant Wesley, your leader through 47. Here he goes. He throws the slider on him. Trevor going to try to cross him over. Wesley by a nose again. Three-way battle up front here. Wesley still your leader. Trevor able to cross him over once more down the back straightaway, and he gets tied in 4 and gets, oh, he keeps it off the wall. Wesley leads again. Caution flag out again. Not sure who's going to be the leader. I believe it's going to be Wesley. Grant Wesley gonna be your leader here on this next restart. Pace truck pulling off. We'll go cockpit here with Grant Wesley and ride with him on this restart. Out of 4, he dive bombing it down the front straightaway. Kind of makes it hard to see. Trevor into the wall a little bit. Wesley, your leader. 52 in. AJ Cruz trying to throw a slider on Trevor, but not enough momentum there. White flag for Wesley next time by, and he's got a big lead, over a second lead over second place. White flag. I believe he's got too big of a lead as long as he don't make a big mistake. He's got another one wrapped up. He does, it looks like. Man, Trevor leading all those laps. He'll finish second. AJ Cruz third. Grant Wesley 4 for 4 in the Pro Late Models. He wins again. Good look there, 2 of your 3 podium finishers. We'll throw the results of the feature up on your screen here and try to get a word with your top 3. don't see AJ Cruz. So we'll get Trevor in here.
User was moved to your channel.
Trevor, can you hear me, buddy?
Loud and clear.
Man, you led so many laps, and then here come the 88 on the top. I was thinking there towards the end that you was going to like the caution flags, even though there's a lot of them, because I felt like you was getting good starts and able to hold him off for 3 or 4 laps, and I thought that'd be enough to hold him off, but Wesley gets it done again. But an awesome run by you still, man.
Yeah, a little bit disappointed, but led most of the race, I think, there. But really fast Capital race car tonight there. Can't complain on the setup there. Setup was perfect. Hats off to Grant. I mean, we met again, similar to last week there, side-by-side racing, slider for slider, and I kind of seen it coming when the caution came out, and I seen he was behind me, and the top was getting really thin, really thin there at the end, and it was getting hard to really like nail my line every single time consistently, and yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We'll chase him down. We'll get that bounty on his head there next week.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on a hell of a run. Y'all put on an awesome show. I love doing these broadcasts when y'all doing that kind of stuff, man. So congratulations on the podium finish, and we'll see you next Friday night.
Thank you very much. I just got to thank my sponsors, Giddings Mobile Repair, BB7 Setups. Let me see here. SFP, Stevenson Family Performance, Drury Designs, Volunteer Race Wraps, all my guys at Wide Open Motorsports, Zane Trent, all the guys at over at Rolling Thunder Gaming for putting this on every weekend, and for you for the amazing broadcast week in and week out. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
User was moved out of your channel.
We gonna talk to Grant Wesley one more time tonight?
User was moved to your channel.
I can't say I'm surprised that I got to drag you up one more time, and you just take me through the race. It looked like you were patient all race long. The top comes in, the 88 car starts flying again. I really thought this time, I know I say it a lot, but I thought Trevor was going to hold you off, because I said it in the broadcast. I thought Trevor was liking the cautions there at the end, because it looked like he was able to get off to a big 1 second lead and hold that for about 3 or 4 laps, and I didn't think anybody's going to be able to take it from him, but there you are again, man.
Oh man, I get wore out this time of night on Fridays. Yeah, so it's just like I told you, man. My car wasn't really as good as I'd like, or I think it was more the driver, to be honest. But I started sliding backwards. It was deja vu, just like last time I was here at Kokomo with the Pro Lates, and I just kept thinking, I hope to get 4 in a row here, and but I had to be patient. It's I know whenever I was sliding back, you got to a point where I think we were like 3 or 4 wide, just because I was stuck in the middle. I just couldn't find a line I liked, and some cautions came out, and then we went single file, and I was able to kind of move back up towards the wall, and it was working all right for me. And then just late in the race, I just kept searching the whole race long, and I found that grip in the middle of turn 4. That's where AJ Cruz was struggling the most. So I just knew that, that's where if I could capitalize on those guys coming off 4 somehow, and maybe get the slider through 1 and 2, I could make some spots. And late in the race, there's Trevor, deja vu, just like last week. Man, I love racing with that guy. He's so clean and so fun to do sliders with, and yeah, I had a blast.
And I told him the same thing. Y'all make these broadcasts so much fun. Y'all put on a hell of a show there towards the end, and it got exciting. And just congratulations, man, on another win. That's 6 out of 8 for you. And I look forward to seeing you next Friday night. See if you can do it again.
Yeah, like I said, it's I just can't believe the run I'm starting out this season with. This group of guys, it's very hard to do. There's a lot of talented drivers here, so I don't expect to see my name at the top of the board much longer, but hey, it's nice while I'm here. So, but yeah, I'd like to thank Zane Walters and Wide Open Motorsports, for sponsoring the series this season. I'd like to thank you, Jacob, with Catamount Racing TV. You guys are doing awesome broadcasts. Ethan Sprague Racing Images. He does a great job with the screenshots after the race. Good pictures there. I'd like to thank the owners here, Sean Prime and David Cannon. The admins, Brian Hoog, Brian Ordo, and Ryan Stillwell. My teammates at XFM. And I'd like to thank my friends and family for watching, and my girlfriend, Brittany.
All right. Thank you, Grant. Look forward to talking to you again, buddy.
All right, man. All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
User was moved out of your channel.
All right. That is another Rolling Thunder gaming race in the books. Another doubleheader. Awesome. Two awesome races, man. It's just so much fun to broadcast these guys. It makes doing it so much easier and so much more fun when they put on shows like this every Friday night.
User was moved to your channel.
Oh, looks like AJ's in here. AJ, can you hear me, buddy?
Yes, sir. I got you loud and clear, brother.
I didn't see you in the list, or I would have drug you up. But congratulations on the top 3 podium finish. I know it seemed like you had a car there, obviously, to win it there at the end. And I really thought Trevor's gonna be able to hold you off with the caution flags, and then of course the 88 here he come on the top, like he does just about every race. But a hell of a run by you. Y'all put on an awesome show, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, to start off, man, I didn't think I had anything. I just hopped in here. I don't run the pros very much. I kind of stick in the supers. This is probably my worst track. I do not like Kokomo at all. So bring it home third. I'm very happy.
Yeah, man, it is a hard track, and a lot of guys got caught by the monster wall, and you was able to hold them off, man. Congratulations on the podium finish.
I appreciate it, brother. I'd like to send a shout out to Zane for everything he does. I appreciate it, and it's a fun league to run in. I don't run this league a lot for no particular reason. I'm just usually not around on Friday night, so it was fun to hop in here and race with these guys and all my guys at Mud Duck Racing.
Yes, sir. Thank you, and look forward to seeing you again, buddy.
Absolutely, man. Good talking with you.
User was moved out of your channel.
Sorry about that. To AJ, didn't see him on the list, or we would have got a word with him first. Congratulations to those 3 guys. I got to give a big shout out to Brian Hogue, too. He had 2 awesome runs tonight. I was looking forward to hopefully getting a chance to speak with him. I got a feeling we will eventually. He's put on some good runs. Seems like he's had a lot of ran into some of the big wrecks and not able to finish some of the races, but I may be getting that wrong. Seems like that's what maybe has happened a couple times. But he's had some strong runs, had 2 big strong runs tonight. Moving up 9 spots in this feature to 4th place. Shout out to Matt Grimm, too. First night here, racing with the Rolling Thunder Gaming top 5. Rick Gibson, he started in the back. He finished 6th. So a lot of guys moving up here. This is just a strong competition league here. It's good racing all throughout the field. It's hard to capture it all. There's so much going on. And there's always so much going on up front, you don't really want to leave it. But like I said, man, this is awesome. I feel privileged to get to do this broadcast. I feel like I'm like in this hidden league that nobody knows about, but it's awesome to watch. Got to get this broadcast out to more people so they can see this. I wish I did a better job at broadcasting this awesome league. But that is going to do it for this Friday night. I was trying to see if I could find out what the race is, what race 5 is next week. Actually, I can find it out pretty quick if you can bear with me. So, actually, it's an off week next Friday night. So we won't be here on October 1st. The next race is October 8th for the Pro Latemodels. Let me make sure it's the same for Big Block Modifieds. I'd say it is. Yep. So next Friday night, there's no doubleheader. No, I'm wrong. There is a Big Block Modified next Friday night at Knoxville. So we will be back next Friday night here at the Rolling Thunder Gaming in the big block modifieds only at Knoxville 100 lap feature. And it will be an off week for the Pro Late models, and then it'd be the exact opposite. October 8th, the next Friday night, the big block modifieds will be off, and the Pro Late models will be at Lernerville for 100 laps. Man, that's going to be awesome. 100 laps, I can't wait to see what happens. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I'm big excited for next Friday night, so I'm going to try to do a lot of getting this broadcast out, get some more people over here to YouTube to watch this. Man, people are missing out not watching this. If you like racing and just watching, I know a lot of guys race and busy on the weekends, but I'm going to shut up for now. That is going to do it for this Friday night. Another 2 awesome features. Congratulations once again to Grant Wesley, sweeping at Kokomo. And big shout out to all these guys. Thank Wide Open Motorsports and Rolling Thunder Gaming, Giddens Mobile Repair, Ethan Sprague Images, all the sponsors. Thank all the guys over at RTG for allowing me to do this, even though it was a messed up situation how I got into it. Feel like it turned into kind of a blessing. Got to meet a lot of cool guys and get to do this with them. It's a lot of fun, and look forward to doing it more. So that's going to do it for us. I'm going to leave the feature results up on the screen a little bit longer. Throw some music on as the broadcast closed. Thank all you for watching here at KRT. Please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. If you enjoyed what you've seen, be sure and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you'll know next time we go live. Everyone have a great night and have an awesome weekend. We'll see you next time.